He... Uh-oh. Ooh. Isn't that called Scream? Don't recognize that one. Oh, it's a turkey. He ate it. No? Cannonballs? Uh-oh. Okay, remember that. There we go. We're making a makeshift torch. Yip, yip, yip. Yip, yip. I'm still gonna call him a yip, yip. Yeah. Now the cannonball won't. Is he gonna put it back in his mouth? Something smells. Something's burning. His biscuits are burning. Yay, I got the keys. Can I take the hammer now? No, still too heavy. It's probably something. Alright, let's try the cannonball trick again. Dook, dook, dook. Who's he gonna hit?
What the?
Oh, it's a start. It's a start. Go down. And he glitches through the door. Oh, he went.
I'm not even going to ask what you're doing with the door, but what's on the other side?
Yeah.
A monkey who swallowed a wardrobe.
Oh, the troll.
A troll. The troll's guarding the dungeon. He's got a key. We need that. You have to think of something. You've got the key. Brilliant. Oh, unlock it then. Thank you. At last.
Uh-huh. That was clever.
That's sorted at last. And now you don't need to do all the work on your own anymore.
Yay!
Thanks.
Okay. That checks out.
Thanks. Oh, thanks. Just what I've always wanted.
And he'll go stand out of the way. And she's gonna pick
That's
up
a
the
big help.
bowling ball and stuff it in her bra.
A strange metal box. A smaller box is hanging inside it. Bizarre. Something seems to be happening in the wall, but it doesn't really appear to be much help to us. This shaft must lead to the outside somewhere. Oh, but it's too narrow and too high to use for climbing out. That's the skeleton of a... I fear my own immortality has led to a deficiency in anatomical general knowledge. A small cell with strong iron bars, presumably for particularly dangerous prisoners. There's something lying in the cells. It's snoring.
Snoring?
Hello?
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 You gonna wake it up?
Huh, nothing. Auntie slept through the whole cheap and critter hullabaloo too. There are many symbols and short texts on the walls. I can't read them. Strange pictures have been glued to the sides. And there's a large bit of paper with some text. This doesn't mean anything to me. I count myself lucky that the little fatty's after Wilbur and Nate. I wouldn't be able to say anything about their whereabouts even if I was tortured. I hope that Nate's well. It'd be a pity if he were to fall into my hands already damaged. Nothing.
Good.
Not budging an inch. I wouldn't even attempt this were it not for the stupidity of the troll. Firm. It is art. Ready to fire. Just missing my target.
Ah!
Direct
Him right in the
hit.
face.
That's enough to knock out a troll for ages. Help me, will you? Let's push him into that cell there. That's it.
That's a
Come on,
good
critter.
trick.
Onwards.
Weren't we supposed to be rescuing Wilbur?
A heavy-looking smithy's hammer. I don't wish to encounter the blacksmith that goes with this.
Put it in your bra. There you go.
I could do that. Someone would notice the smoke and put the fire out. Critter and I'll just have to take care not to be caught. Let's ensure that our little friend has a bit of freedom of movement.
Gotta cause a distraction.
What the? Fire!
Still can't open that thing.
Damn nuisance! Why do I always have to deal with this?
Thanks. I can't really do anything with this spell, can you?
Well, he can read it. Okay. Oh. She open it?
Hey!
Ow! What? You? But what are you doing? The artifact, is it safe?
MacGuffin, you're still alive. You didn't appear to be very resilient during the interrogations.
The book! The artifact! What's happened to it?
I fetched the book from your cellar, but I haven't met the Archmage yet.
And then?
I made sure the artifact was taken to safety with 2 friends.
Ah, excellent. So it really was in the temple.
Yes, it was.
So? The Archmage has got the artifact, and you're now here to free me?
Not quite. We were surprised by Monkus. My friends were able to escape with the artifact, but I was captured.
Then it's still not safe?
Perhaps not.
This is a catastrophe. We've got to get out of here and take the artifact to the Archmage.
You don't say. Aren't you the tactical genius, then? Why are you always locked up every time we meet? Can't you free yourself once in a while?
Mortroga magically sealed the lock herself. You can't open it with a toothpick.
So you just sit in your cell and let me do all the work.
Get me out of here and I can assist you. At least with moral support.
So the lock's been magically sealed, but it should still be possible to open.
Yes, of course, but you need the wand that sealed it for that.
Mortroga's wand.
I'm afraid so, yes.
Then let's just leave that lock as it is and concentrate on the bars.
Good luck. Those are iron bars, as thick as trolls' thumbs.
Are you by any chance magically gifted? Crit has found a frost spell, but I can't use it.
I'll have to pass on that. I'm not gifted with magic either. Who is nowadays?
What did you tell Mortroga and her little devil?
I didn't need to tell them much. They knew about the artifact. I told them about the book, but I was certain that you'd got that to safety long ago.
And nothing else?
And I told them about the ring.
You told them about Wilbur! You really set her on the trail of a little gnome!
I had no choice, but he had many hours head start. And you said yourself that he made it to the Archmage.
And he's displayed much greater courage than you.
Yeah.
My companions Wilbur and Nate got out via a portal. Can one find out where that portal led them?
A portal? That kind of thing is rare. Only particularly powerful mages can open a portal.
Wilbur has an amulet. The portal opened when it landed on the floor.
Incredible. There are only 2 amulets that could accomplish something like that. One of them belonged to the powerful dark mage Balthazar, but that was presumed missing, just like its even more powerful brother, the Tolarion.
It was Balthazar's amulet. Do you have any idea where it might have taken them?
I cannot answer that, but the Archmage would know.
That's one more reason to talk with him soon. That red box over there, what use might it have?
I was wondering about that myself. It looks very interesting. Purely on a scientific level, of course.
It seems rather out of place.
Mortroga's kingdom is large. Many are bound to her by allegiance. Or perhaps she bagged it on one of her raids. Who knows?
I have to go. There are bound to be other caged gremlins that need to be released.
Very funny.
All right, let's try the frost spell again.
What is he going to do? Astonishing. Quite astonishing.
Evil stronger.
Crit has worked hard. The bars have been magically frozen, but that's still not opened it. That could work. The bars are now frozen.
Freedom!
My glass.
Disregarding the fact that we're still in a mighty fortress of evil, you are right.
One step at a time, and that was an important one. Here's to the critter. And of course to you.
Too kind.
It was a very clever idea to simply ignore the magically sealed lock. In my desperation, I tried to open it with this, but I didn't manage.
What is it?
My universal lockpick.
That's a wire.
Exactly. I've had it for years. It has served me well, cracking every lock thus far. It's taken a magically sealed lock to defeat it.
MacGuffin?
Yes?
Could I just borrow your universal lockpicker?
It seems to me that you don't fully appreciate it.
It's a bit of wire.
With which you can open almost any lock. These things are sacred to me, just like my whip. Speaking of which, where is it?
I'll tell you about that later. I need the wire. It'll help us get out of here.
All right then, what's the magic word?
Please, oh please, give me the little piece of wire and do your bit to save the world.
Very well, just don't forget again.
There are quite a few inscriptions in that red box. Can you work out what they mean?
I can try. Many of the inscriptions recount the daily lives of the people in whose midst this cabinet once stood. Here are the various services on offer. It might have something to do with a primitive fertility ritual. Some of the pictures would suggest that.
And that white parchment on the wall?
Oh, outrageous.
What's wrong?
This device here on the wall seems to be capable of connecting people over very long distances.
Really? A kind of teleport?
Yes, yes. Here, worldwide, local, all that you need is a number. The number of another unit, and something like a small piece of gold as payment.
That could be our ticket to freedom.
Just what I was thinking.
Could you get us out of here using that machine?
Perhaps, but we need the number of another device like this, and a small gold coin.
I'll be as fast as I can.
Excellent.
Just how are we meant to discover the number of a machine that might be hundreds of miles away from here?
That's a good question. There must be records for this.